Hello guys and welcome back by this new daily update video. We have some pretty nice signs to see that we will have more upside. All these kind of charts tells us one thing. We have major trade setups coming, and let's dive right away into the chart. As we can see, still this resistance from the top side, we're still in it. We didn't break it really. Um, you see we are rejecting it time after time, and still now we have some rejection. But what really good is to see that we are pushing with higher lows towards this zone, so we can see that every low gets higher and every high still gets higher in resistance. So this is a pretty good sign, because if you make higher highs in resistance, that means that the price is strong enough to push through resistance. So we're at the last point of our resistance here, and if we break above it, we will see new all-time highs every time soon. So make sure to keep an eye on that. This is the last resistance above us. If we look at it, this is the last zone, and if you break above this, you will have nothing above you. So I think 120k is pretty sure then. So keep an eye on that to break this resistance. Also, what we can expect as well, because we're in resistance and we can see two things happen, we can also see a rejection from this anytime soon. So that's also a possibility. For now, we don't have the information to say that we are breaking through. If we have resistance above here, we can look for trades on the lower side in the green boxes. So that's also a major trade setup, and I think if that will happen, if you reject from this high and you will get in the green boxes, this will be the best chance to open swing trades, because I really think that we don't gonna drop that much. So that will be a big discount to get on your trade. So that's a major setup you could take. Then also, still these resistance and support lines and this range, we're breaking above it. We're breaking above resistance here, and we broke above it, retested it, and got a push from the resistance line. So what we can say is that this resistance line has turned into support, which is pretty bullish. So what we can expect is a little pullback, and then we will have a surge towards the upside, and this is pretty bullish. I've been waiting for this for a week literally, because we got sideways momentum here, but finally we broke above it, and I think this is a really good sign. And if you get in a trade in this region, I think you will have a very good risk to reward and a very good trade. So search for that. Then also something pretty bullish happened yesterday, because if we look at this candle close and if we draw a line above it, you will see that this was the biggest daily of the highest daily close we have ever seen on Bitcoin, and that is quite bullish, because if you can hold a candle close above your resistance, that's pretty bullish, because price needed to be strong to do that. So we have the highest close of the whole Bitcoin history, and that's pretty bullish, and I think we will see that in the upcoming days as well. So yeah, it is a strength. We see pure strength right now into resistance zone. So I think if you break this resistance, it will go very fast, and I think in a few days you're standing on 120k. So yeah, be sharp on that one. Also, the crypto market cap. We're still in that range. If we draw a resistance line over here, we still see the total market cap hasn't break out yet. And that is something you really want to see, because if Bitcoin signals upwards momentum and the total market cap is showing upwards momentum, the chance is way higher to get a surge in price. So that's something I really keep my eye on. If you see the total market cap breaking above this resistance on the top side, then Bitcoin will surge as well, and then you will see new all-time highs anytime soon. But for now, we're just jumping on this resistance on the lower side, so that is also a pretty good signal. We're not breaking down, we're just supporting on this line, which is pretty fine, but of course you want to see that gain and that pullback and go for higher prices, so keep an eye on that one. Then for Ethereum, what we see is it looks different from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, what we saw is a range. We also see it a bit on Ethereum, but what we see is that the price is pushing lower, and also with the highs, price is pushing Ethereum lower. So that is something you want to break. If we look at Bitcoin, what we see is that the highs go up. The highs go up. If we look at Ethereum, we see the highs goes down and the lows also go down. So that is something you really want to keep in mind of. And that is a structure we need to break in the upcoming days. So that is this red line here. What you want to see is a break above it and then search higher highs. Because if we break this, we are making higher highs again, and that is a bullish signal. So keep an eye on these highs and this resistance line on the top side. If we do break it, Ethereum could flip very bullish in my opinion as well, because with the total market cap that is ranging and anytime soon breaking out, that will be a good signal for Ethereum as well to surge towards the upside. And also in Ethereum, if you look at the 12-hour time frame, we got a golden cross a few days ago, and golden cross is a really strong signal for price increasement. So what we saw a golden cross and we were consolidating afterwards. So that means that the move will come, and the longer you wait, I think the stronger the move will be. So yeah, this is your last chance to pick up some Ethereum at these prices, because I really think Ethereum is set to pump really hard, and this is one of the best signals I ever seen in my life. So if you can get in a trade in these zones, or maybe with a further pullback in these zones, you will have a very good entry, and this trade will literally print money for you. So keep that in mind. The total market cap too as well. So this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, and this is a really good indicator for alt seasons, because if this one flips very bullish, it means that altcoins also flip very bullish. What we can see here is that we didn't have the golden cross yet, but it is set to be in the coming days that we will cross this one as well on a daily time frame. And that is also a pretty bullish signal, because here we flipped it that cross and we saw bearish momentum. Here we want to flip it bullish, and that means that the price will surge significantly towards the upside. Exactly what we got right here. Price got a golden cross, the EMA's got a golden cross, and we saw a massive pump towards the upside, and that is what I'm expecting here as well, because it looks very similar, and that will mean that Ethereum and all the altcoins will get very much momentum in it. And yeah, this is something, if you blink, all your altcoins will pump to 300%. So keep an eye on that one. If we got that cross right here, yeah, we can see a really bullish signal towards ETH and altcoins. Then the total 3 market cap, so excluding Bitcoin and ETH, so this is purely altcoins, we have some major resistance towards the upside here, and we are rejecting from it. But also on the total 3 market cap on the daily time frame, we saw that golden cross already. If we go towards the past, we see that has been here. And what saw we next? A bullish momentum towards the upside. That's something you need to expect right now. We have that bullish crossover like here, and we did go sideways, so maybe we get some sideways action. But after that, this massive pump went towards the upside, and this is 100% pump approximately. So if we see that again right here, we would pump all those altcoins to the moon. So keep that in mind and position in those altcoins right now, and not when the prices surge towards the upside, because then you are too late. So these are signals to flip maybe some Bitcoin or Ethereum over to the smaller altcoins like Link, etc., to get the most gains you could get. So also the Bitcoin dominance, we have been talking on this pretty much lately, but we broke that support line. This was a pretty good support, and we broke under it. What do we see right now? Prices surges back towards that point. What do we expect if prices hit this old support point, flip it into resistance? This means that we will have a retest and prices will drop afterwards. So this is pretty bullish to see, and this is also a signal that altcoins will surge pretty good, or in case Bitcoin will lose a big dominance towards the downside. So keep this in mind. For me, there are pretty good charts searching towards the altcoin season. So please make sure to prepare on that one. Then the liquidity on Bitcoin, what we saw is we have some liquidity towards the upside. We took that out yesterday. Now we are creating some liquidity on the lower side. So I'm really expecting to have a little squeeze towards the downside to take all those people out and then search further towards the upside. So look at your stop loss if you have one. Don't put it into this liquidity because you will be stopped out in the liquidity. So keep that in mind. Then also BlackRock keeps buying Bitcoin, and today again they bought $287 million worth of Bitcoin, and this is not the first time they buy. This is so much times they're buying, and it's pretty good because this is so bullish that such a big investment company is so bullish on Bitcoin. So I think it's a matter of time to see that shock supply, and if we see that shock supply on Bitcoin coming, you will see price movements you've never seen before. And then also, if you want to be updated every single hour of the day about charts, about Bitcoin, about news, please make sure to follow me over on X and never miss a move again. If I have open trades, see potential setups, I will be posting it right here. So if you follow me, you will catch every single move you want to catch. And yeah, you will make a pretty big amount of money. Also make sure to follow me over on YouTube so you have every single day a daily video and daily update video and never miss something again in the crypto market. Then I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow by a new daily update.